All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue year one with our Ottawa Senators. We started the simulation in the last video. After the first month, we were 4-5-1, so I thought we could make some changes. We improved our lines, and we also made a trade. We acquired Braun and Wingles from the San Jose Sharks and sent out Anderson, Cowan, and McCallick. We improved our top four defense and improved our bottom six forward core, right? So ever since then, we went, I don't know what we went, but now our record is 12-9-2. So if we can keep this up the way we've been playing over the last month, maybe we do put ourselves in a good position to make the playoffs come the trade deadline and we can make some more trades, right? But I think for right now, we should be patient. We should see what this team does for us before we go gung-ho and try to bring in every valuable asset that we can, right? It's still only 1 month in. December is just about to start. Let's get up to, I'd like to get up to the All-Star break in this video, right? But before we do that, let's do some comments and some fan art. First up, Lehner is pronounced Lehner, not Lehner. All right, so it's Robin Lehner, not Robin Lehner. I will do my best to remember that. Next, I like the trade, Johnny, and I know you said you weren't going to make any more trades, but I do think you are in dire need of some prospects/picks, especially with this year's deep draft. You could probably pick up a couple third-rounders somehow. I say leave Lazar where he is, at least for 1 more month. All right, so this guy, he's definitely not wrong about our prospects. When you look at our team, we are a very young team, actually. I mean, hang on a second here. Let's go with the in the system first. Yeah, we only have Pumple, whatever his damn name is, 4-star sniper, and Pajot, 3.5-star playmaker. That's it for the prospects that we have in the system. But when you look at our team, the best potential players, I mean, Turris is only 25 years old. Carlson's only 24. Lazar's 19. Zabinajad is 21. Weirkoch is 24. Ceci is 20. Wingles is 26. Hoffman is 25. Stone is 22, right? And then you get down into the 3.5 gold star. But, I mean, these guys are young players, and they're all going to get better, hopefully. So we're one of those teams where, yes, we don't have any prospects or picks, but all of our young players are currently playing in the NHL. So we're not a rebuild team. We're one step ahead of a rebuild. We've already gone through the rebuild. We've already stacked our team full of young potential players. So if we're a playoff team, it's not a problem. If we're not a playoff team, I do understand what you're saying. But then we can trade away guys like, hang on a second here. Main roster. We can trade away guys like Chris Phillips, Chris Neal, Legwan, Mathot maybe, MacArthur, Greening, Condra. You trade these guys away for second-round picks and third-round picks, and then you bring in draft picks that way and prospects that way, right? But I wouldn't be too worried about our prospects right now. All of our young players are on our team right now, and between Turris, Hoffman, Ryan, and Stone, I mean, I'm hoping there are 4 top 6 forwards for the next, 8 years. You don't even have to worry about it, right? So that's what I mean about being patient. We just got to be patient with these guys right now. Next comment. I have faith in you, but doubt you can make the playoffs year 1. Keep making the team better. I think you can do it in year 2. Just Ottawa's too mediocre. Fit for 9th or 10th place team. He's got a point. If we miss the playoffs, I don't think we'll be a tanking team where we get the top 5 pick. But we'll probably get a 9th or 10th place. But I'm not focused on that right now. We got 12 wins already. We got to just keep on putting wins in the bank so that come the trade deadline, we're in a spot where we can legitimately make a run for those playoffs. All right, so I'm not worried about it just yet. Next, oh, look at this. Biz Nasty is back. It doesn't really matter all that much, but I think that in order to maximize his development, you should move Hoffman to left wing on the second line and MacArthur to the right wing. All right, so he's got a point there. MacArthur's already 28, 29 years old. So, yeah, MacArthur could play on the right side. And Hoffman, he's a natural playmaker left winger. Yeah, that makes sense. I know Stone is a natural right winger, but I want Bobby Ryan playing on the right side just because he's the 89 overall sniper. Right now, he's the man. We got to bank on him to log some ice time to get us into the playoffs, right? But for Hoffman, we can do that. And power play, oh, he's already there for the power play. Okay. So, thank you very much, Biz Nasty. Next up, Hank Hill. Oh, Hank, is he back? Is he healthy? Man, the Arizona Coyotes, they got him back to full health. Strickland Propane may have a deal for you, Johnny, but your team needs to pick up the pace. We won't sponsor no garbage team. Well, Hank, there's logistic problems anyways, even if you did want to sponsor us. I don't think the travel costs to move Propane up from Arizona to Ottawa through the Canadian-American border, paying that extra tax is logistically okay for us. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of pricing. You need to set up shop here in Ottawa somewhere, and then you can sponsor us, all right? We got our own Canadian sponsors. We don't need no Arizona propane. So, Hank, if you want to move up here to Ottawa, we might be able to work something out. But as of right now, I don't see us having any kind of relationship. And last but not least, even with the fucking votes, he goes, oh, everyone wants to get a first-line player, but I don't, so fuck it. Top 4 defenseman. What's the point of this fucking site if you don't listen to the votes? Wham! Oh, somebody called a wambulance. This guy's butt hurt. All right, first of all, I'm the GM. I have the final say. The comments and the votes are just for you guys to voice your opinions so that I have to address those opinions. In the last video, I was talking about maybe trading away Clark MacArthur, but because of what Ottawa's doing in real life and Clark getting that big goal against the New York Rangers, I wanted to hold on to him. And plus, I didn't want to fire ahead with a trade that may come back to bite us in the future. Right now, maybe Stone and Hoffman both turn out to be 87s or 88s overall. Then you have 4 players in the top 6. What's the point of getting another one when there's other gaps in our team, right? I understand that you guys want a top 6 forward, but when I'm looking at my team, I don't see it as something that I need to do right now. It's too much of a risk. Maybe come the trade deadline, maybe in years 3 or 4, right? But as of right now, I disagreed with your opinions, analysts, because I'm the general manager. So bite me, Joe Dangler. All right, so we got, you know what? We'll do the fan art while we are simulating, all right? So we'll go 1 month here. We'll get the fan art out of the way. Let's see, actually, before we get to the fan art, let's just see what this game against the Islanders bring. 8-13-3. Uh-oh. They're not realistic standings right now. People are going to get angry at me. There you go. There's a big win. 13-9-2. See? I mean, we can just keep on winning some games. Stay above 500. We'll be in a good spot. So I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get to that fan art first. First up, the art of the burger toss. Oh, my God. The Hamburglar run of 2015. The burger, the grip, the delivery, and the save. I'm hoping that Andrew Hammond can really take off for us here. He had the better stats in month number 2 over Robin Lehner. So the Hamburglar, man, come on, get us running on a good streak right here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go defenseman prospects. We have plenty of young forwards playing on our team already. All right, so plenty of defenseman prospects. Hell yeah, we're winning some games. Just keep on going here. I'm not gonna stop the simulation. Let's just keep on going. Go through some fan art. All right, so the Hamburglar. Next up, another Hamburglar, Andrew the Hamburglar Hammond. That's some pretty good animation right there. The only problem is the Hamburgers got behind him. What the hell? He's supposed to steal hamburgers, not protect them. Back to the game, boys. Back to the game. Cody Ceci has been injured with a fractured jaw. His estimated return is December 21st, so he's going to miss. It's not that bad. Fractured jaw, I thought it was going to be a lot longer. It's only going to be about 7 days, so you know what? Let's go replace player. Yeah, we're okay. It's only going to be about 7 days. Miss maybe 2 or 3 games. All right, and next up, we're back on the Death Star. Meanwhile, at Sens headquarters, it has come to my attention that you have traded Anderson. These hamburgers better be worth it, superb, man. Absolutely. All right, Cody Ceci's back. Hang on a second, let me just send him back. So Eric Gryba got the replacement. Cody Ceci, get in there. All right, Gryba, get your ass scratched. Very nice. Now, if I go back to AHL and I back out, oh, no autosave. We can be so much quicker now. That's so much better. Next fan art, Curtis Lazarbeam. The Curtis Lazarbeam. All right, is that got a really good shot, I guess. Very nice, very nice. Next up, Andrew Hamburglar Hammond. So we have some more of the Hamburglar. So the stretch with Robin Lehner for the first month is wore off. I think everyone's cheering for Andrew Hammond now. Mike Hoffman. All right. He doesn't want to be forgotten about. Mark Stone is stepping up. Mike Hoffman there, top 6 winger. We need him for the future as well. Welcome to Ottawa, Tommy Wingles. Hopefully he can be the penalty killer that we need, the bottom 6 forward that we need, the depth player to get us into the playoffs. And last but not least, hashtag Sens Army, all right? I mean, that picture sums up why I don't want to make any trades right now. I like our young roster. When I look at the Ottawa Senators, this team, it's like, imagine I had already been here for 2 or 3 years and drafted some players and brought in some players. I mean, Murray did a great job. He traded for Turris before me. He traded for Bobby Ryan. Carlson was drafted. All right, you got these goalies that have been drafted. Stone and Hoffman are coming up. It's a good team, man. It's got some good assets on this team. So I think we should just be patient. Let's just see how our team plays. And come the All-Star break or come trade deadline, then we can seriously do something about it, all right? So, I mean, look at that. 22, 10, and 3. Nothing wrong with that, boys. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm not even going to stop the simulation. Let's go past the All-Star break. Here we go. I would like to set it up for the next video here. So let's keep an eye on the games. But, yeah, the Boston Bruins, let's just see what their record is. This is a big game because it's a divisional opponent. We want to beat as many divisional opponents in regulation as we can. I want to set us up. Yeah, there's another win. Only a one-goal game, though. Could have been an overtime win, but still, that's a big game right there. A divisional regulation win against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, here's an Eastern Conference game. I mean, that's a loss, but that's okay. Now, here's the Western Conference run. We don't have to worry. If we lose some games here, that's fine. I want to keep an eye on the divisional games and the Eastern Conference games. All right, blah, 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 blah. But a record of 24-11-4 at this point in the regular season, I mean, Jesus. Talking about making the play, I don't even want to jinx it, but talking about making the playoffs, how about talking about winning that President's Trophy or winning our division, winning the Eastern Conference? Telling you, man. Maybe Hoffman on the second line left wing was the way to go. Andrew Hammond is stepping up. Robin Lehner's got 6 wins as well, though. Weirkoch, that change on the second line. Braun and Methot shutting down the second line after the offensive first line of Weirkoch and Carlson. Hell yeah, man. There you go. There's the divisional game against the Montreal Canadiens. Man, we're putting ourselves in a playoff position come fucking mid-January. This is sweet. Carolina Hurricanes, they're a crappy team. Come on, just get a point out of them. Just get a point out of them. Don't get a reg loss. Don't get a reg. There's 2. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. All right. Beating some of these teams now. Patrick Mullen, that is a AHL team. Don't have to worry about that. Scout assignment. All right, so we just did the OHL for defensemen. Let's go OHL for forwards. All right, there's plenty of young prospects in the O this year. So let's get that done. And actually, let's go to scouting assignment or GM tracker. Let's just see if I can upgrade the scout. No, I can't. That's okay. Only have 13 points. All right, so big game against the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up here as well, just because it's going to be a divisional game. Let's take our time with it. New York Rangers, what kind of record do they have? Is it realistic? There you go. New York Rangers have a good team in this one. I made Nash a lot better, and we lost them. All right, so we lost them. So the Toronto Maple Leafs, big divisional game. They don't look to be a playoff team right now with that record, but we can really bury them. There you go. That's a regulation win against another divisional opponent. Oh my God, Ottawa. Going into the All-Star break on fire are the Sens right now. We don't need to go on that sweet run that the Ottawa Senators went on in the end of the season in real life. We've done it early. All right, so let's just pass the All-Star break here. I think I'll, yeah, you know, fuck it. We can go up to the trade deadline in this video. It's still early. I don't need to make any line changes. I don't even need to look at the standings or the stats. We're playing just fine right now, all right? So, you know what? Hang on one second here, boys. All right, so here we are one day after the All-Star break, and who would have thought this? After starting the year 4-5-1, we're 29-11-5. So, I mean, what kind of run has that been, boys? Let me know, all right? So, Atlantic Division, we are first with 63 points. Oh, yeah, we have... the wild card position is 53, so we have a 10-point lead on all the playoff teams in the Eastern Conference. All right, so we can afford to lose 5 in a row and still be in a playoff position. So that's it's good news right now. So if you look at the stats, let's see. Yeah, you're going to find some, yeah, the Islanders, people aren't going to like that. That's not good enough for them. The Florida Panthers, that's not good enough for them. All right, but Ottawa, Detroit, Tampa, and Montreal being at the top, that's kind of cool for Atlantic. Pacific, San Jose at the top, people aren't going to like that. LA, Edmonton, Arizona at the bottom, though. All right. Remember, it's still kind of early. Central, Winnipeg, St. Louis at the bottom, people aren't going to like that. God damn it. Remember, though, injuries are on, so things can happen. Nah, don't let those stats. Goals, Alexander Ovechkin at the top. Rick Nash second. Steven Stamkos third. Tyler Seguin fourth. James Neal fifth. Except for James Neal, that's a pretty good goals category. Assists, Backstrom, Doughty, Malkin, Barry, Stamkos, Weiss. Are you kidding me? All right, and points, Backstrom, Ovechkin. Oh, yeah, they're tearing it up, those two. Very nice, very nice. All right, so let's take a look at the stats here. Team standings and all this. Now, our team standings are going to be quite nice. We're second in the NHL, 1 point behind the Colorado Avalanche, right? So we're playing great. Goals for per game, 7th in the NHL. So we're scoring enough goals now, which was my goal for this team, basically. We're not a shutdown defensive team just yet, but we can be an offensive juggernaut. What was I talking about? We are a really good defensive team. Jesus. Braun and Wingles, what have you done to us? Goals against per game, 3rd in the NHL. Holy, Methot and Braun on that second line, I think, are really doing good. Power play percentage, 20.4%. And our penalty kill, wow. Yeah, that was big. That was big. Our penalty kill at one point was, what, 75.3? We've gone up to 83.3. So I guarantee you, in the last, 2 months, our penalty kill has been top 5. It's just because of the bad start. It's still trying to climb up, right? So we have really helped out our goals against aspect. Our home record, 14-3-3. Our away record, 15-8-2. And our last 10, 7-1-2, all right? So we are on fire right now, are the Ottawa Senators. This is very good. This is why we didn't make that trade for the top 6 forward, morons. It's because our team is fine right now. We don't need to give away anybody. I saw this. Bobby Ryan's got 42 points in 45 games played. All right, so I think Bobby's getting it done as a first line. That's why I left him on the right wing instead of Stone. Bobby Ryan's the man. You got to run with Bobby Ryan. He is the man on Ottawa. Same thing with Kyle Turris, all right? They are getting it done on the 1-2 punch. Mark Stone, 37 on that first line as an 84. That's quite nice. Hoffman's got 33 on the second line. Zibanejad's got 31. Clark MacArthur's got 27, all right? Tommy Wingles, he's got 18, and he's a +6. Very nice. 10 goals. Lazar, all right, all these guys down here. Let's go to defensemen. All right. Points, Carlson, I think... the first month when we had Mathot on the first line with Carlson, I think that hindered Carlson a little bit. But now Weirkoch on that first line. Weirkoch is getting points, but he's also enabling Carlson, Turris, Ryan, and Stone to get more points. But then you put Braun and Mathot together, let's see, +9 and a +7. So you put the two defensive defensemen together, and that's a shutdown pair. And then you put the two offensive-minded defensemen together, and they can get points. So that's our setup this year, basically. And CC and Phillips, they're both plus players as well. So, I mean, I don't really feel the need to trade anyone on this team. Yeah, look at that. Andrew Hammond, just like the real NHL. He has come in and out of nowhere, had an amazing year. Robin Lehner, not playing bad, 7-4-1. Good backup numbers. He's gotten me 7 wins. Can't complain with that. He's above 500. But Andrew Hammond, 22-7-3. Save percentage of 92.86. 1 shutout and a goals against 2.13. All right, so I think we chose the right goaltender with Andrew Hammond and sending out Anderson. And Lehner, nothing wrong with Lehner. He's got 15 games played. He's got good backup numbers. He's going to be ready for the future, hopefully, okay? So there you go. There are the numbers for the Ottawa Senators. Let us just keep going here. How many games we got? We got Detroit. Okay, so Dallas, Phoenix, Easts. Really don't have a big game here until the Columbus Blue Jackets, all right? The Eastern Conference games are big, but I think we can win our division this year. I think we put ourselves in a position, and... I mean, why are we going to start playing any worse? I think we've got a good setup right here. There you go. There's another win. Hell yeah, man. We got a good setup here. We have a good team, man. We're playing well. Let's just keep on playing. I don't even want to use I want to do a commentary, but there's words I don't even want to say because I feel like I'm going to be jinxing myself. But I got to make it entertaining for you guys, so fuck it. I'm not going to believe in superstitions. But we got to get lucky with the injury bug, man. Hopefully we have no injuries. Hopefully we don't go on like a 5-game losing streak right now. Like I said, there you go. You can lose one, come back with a win, and it's a win against an Eastern Conference team. Ooh, look at Washington. This could be a big win against Washington, and it's a regulation win. Oh, my God. We're going to put ourselves above everyone in the Eastern Conference, man. All right, the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're a crappy team. All right, so it looks 18-30-2. Come on. Doesn't matter if we lose to them, but we can get points out of them. Come on, doesn't matter if we lose to them. Yeah, that's okay. See, that's a regulation loss, but it's to a team that we don't have to worry about for a playoff push. I'm still in that kind of mindset, like, are we going to make the playoffs? I'm not thinking about the Presidents right now, all right? So, another divisional game, but against the team that's not going to make the playoffs. So, again, it's a no game for me. I don't really care. I just want to make the playoffs. There you go. Take 2 points. I just want to make the playoffs. All right, so the Pittsburgh Penguins, they got a good record. This could be a Eastern Conference championship type game right here. Who's going to take it? We beat them. I don't know if it was regulation or not, but we beat them. The Edmonton Oilers, let's see. Yeah, they got a bad record as well. We can beat them. Bad record. Big game against the Montreal Canadiens, so we'll get to that. Let's see. Edmonton, 19-28-9. Can we beat them in reg? Actually, we just need points. Western Conference team. Okay, that's a loss in regulation to Edmonton. That's okay. We're not giving Eastern Conference teams points. Another non-playoff team. Doesn't matter if we lose. Get me a point, though. 2 points. Now, here's a big game. Divisional opponent. They could finish ahead of us in the during the regular season. Let's see where Montreal is. They got 67. I got 76. It's a big game. All right, come on. Beat them in reg. 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 Yeah, I don't know if we beat them in reg. We only beat them by 1 goal. But still, we got the win. Buffalo Sabres. Come on now. Did we beat them 5-1 last time? Another easy team. We can beat them. Come on. Man, we're losing. We lost some games to some easy teams here. That's okay, though. At least they're not teams that can come back and push for a playoff. So what about the Florida Panthers? Nope. And then Western Streak. All right, so let's go up to here. Don't have any games that really mean much, as in we're helping out teams that we're going to be competing with. Our destiny is in our own hands right now with these games. So let's just see what we do. Are we going to... I want to be convincing going... that's the thing I'm scared of now. Watch us lose these 3 games, and we'll be going into the trade deadline on a 5-game losing streak. That's what frightens me. Come on now, boys. convince me that we are a real contender, not just for the playoffs, but for the Stanley Cup. That'd be great in year number 1. Come on now, Anaheim, they got a good record. We beat Anaheim. LA, they're not making the playoffs, it looks like. Come on, we lost to LA. Yeah, see, recently, boys, I've noticed, recently we've been winning one, losing one, right? So we're starting to hit a little bit of a rough patch. Maybe it's the poise now, because it's later on in the season. The veteran players start playing better. Yeah, there's another loss, all right? So, a few losses here. We've been playing good, but now we've lost 4 of the last 5. So, perfect time for the trade deadline. Perfect time for a stop. All right, so hang on one second. So here we are up at the trade deadline with an incredible record. I mean, even though we've lost 4 of the last 5, the Ottawa Senators are pretty much in the playoffs right now with 82 points. The closest wild card team to us would be the Boston Bruins with 73 points, right? So we're 9 points ahead of all the teams that are in the playoffs. The team that could be next in line to kick us out of the playoffs would be the Philadelphia Flyers and Toronto Maple Leafs with 68 and 67 points, right? So 68 points ahead. I mean, that's 12 points ahead of a team that can kick you out, or a team that can pass you where you're not in the playoffs. So I think we're a playoff team unless we all of a sudden start to lose games like crazy, right? But there you go. There is our record, 37, 15, and 5. What do you guys think about this team right now? I can go back to the stats again. Hang on a second. But let me just show you progress reports. Let's see. Has anybody grown? Cody Ceci looks like he's growing a little bit in the season. Very good, yeah. So he's an 83 now. Curtis Lazar looked like he grew a little bit. Yeah, in the body checking category. That's about it for the NHL. AHL, Pumpo grew. Prince, all right. Pajot grew, good. Goaltenders, Hammond and Lehner, they didn't grow. All right, so what do we need for the playoff run this year? I'm thinking that we are going to be a playoff team, all right? I have faith now. Don't have to worry about the President's Trophy, but second place in the NHL. We could catch Pittsburgh, maybe. All right, goals for per game, 2.88, 8th in the NHL. Goals against per game, 4th in the NHL. All right, power play percentage, 8th in the NHL. Penalty kill percentage, 18th in the NHL. I think that got a little bit worse there, didn't it? Yeah. So the last 5 games where we started to lose some, definitely came back down to earth. Our home record, 19-5-5. Our away record, 18-10-3. So, I mean, we're playing fine. And our last 10, 5-3-2. So 5-5 in our last 10. Okay, understandable. Player stats of the season. Yeah, sure, I could do this again. Just see any line changes, any roster moves, and I wouldn't be opposed to making a trade in the next video to boost our chances at the playoffs, or at the Stanley Cup. Fuck, we'll go deep in the playoffs this year. Bobby Ryan, 55, Turris, Stone. I'll let you guys read them out. There you go. They haven't changed too much since the last time we checked them, just a month ago. Defenseman, all right, there you go. And goaltender, let's see. Yeah, Andrew Hammond is still the man. 8-4-1, 29-11-4. Yeah, got to go with Andrew Hammond. All right, so what do you guys think we should do? I think we're a playoff team. Don't think that we'll miss the playoffs unless we go on a horrible run. There's our offense. And when it comes to depth players, we have Pumple and Pajot down in the minors, but we also have Greening, who's an 82 forward, Condra an 81 forward, and Greiba a 78 defenseman. So we do already have some depth. Maybe another like high 70 overall defenseman, just so I can have 2 just in case, because I don't think I have anyone else down in the minors. Like if you look at, you saw those 3, and then actually no, I have Pajot, Borowicki I could bring up. I'm just thinking if we wanted to go out and get depth for the playoffs, we could do that. All right. And last but not least, let me just go through some of the teams here when it comes to what they're willing to trade away, because it's the trade deadline. We don't need to worry about goaltenders. Andrew Hammond's the man right now. All right. I'll just fly through the teams. You guys can take a look at who's available and who might be useful for our playoff run. Marlowe and Thornton, but again, the values are skyrocketing. I don't think I want to give that up, right? Eliash, that was a pretty low one. But again, MacArthur on the top 6 seems to be doing just fine. Maybe it's our bottom 6 that we should improve. Get a more devoted defensive player. Maybe get another good defenseman. I don't know, or maybe just trust the team that's already gotten you here, right? I mean, there's something to be said about the roster that we have and the chemistry that they put together. 37, 15, and 8 for second in the NHL is pretty damn good, right? So maybe it should just be depth players that we should go out and acquire. I don't know, boys. I'm going to put the decision in your hands. We'll have something in the website for a vote. I don't know what I'm going to make it just yet. And also, I'll have the link to the forum where you guys can talk about this episode so I can take your comments for the next one, all right? So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next episode.